are 5 tips that most tutorials won't give you. Now I know there are tips like add better colors aligned to your text, make personalize the experience based on your user's behavior. Not all users are the same. Some of them are brand new, some are coming back, and some are eagerly engaged. Showing the people the same screen is something users don't want. Because if you're nearly finished with something, you don't want to show them something a beginner would want to see. And a screen for a user should be really simple. They've just signed in. The front page should let the new user understand what they should be doing. Not anything complicated that an engaged user you want. Now we have the repeated user who is coming back after a while. We want them to revisit it again. So we're just going to give them a second chore to revise what they did last time. And then we could have the screen that could stay where they left off. And now we have the really engaged user. At this stage, it's not about helping them continue where they are. It's about helping them grow more and more and stay on track. Tip 2 is to design smarter search. Normally, designers would just drag in a search bar and call it a day. But a good search bar is about how it feels and how it helps the user. When a user taps on the search bar, you're looking for something, but they may not know exactly what. There are 2 choices. You could give them a blank screen until they know exactly what they want, or offer helpful suggestions to make the experience easier. If you choose choice 1, it may work, but there's no helpful guidance. But if you choose choice 2, there'll be useful suggestions to help them pick where they left off. Tip 3 is to use smarter tracking design. When somebody orders an item, that's a moment of uncertainty. The way you design that moment says a lot about your product. A basic order screen would have the order number, a plain list of items from what they bought, some courier info, and a timeline of simple dates. That's just information slapped on a screen. Now we have the upgraded design that would have a bold message mixed with clear delivery details. For example, the bold message could be "We're on your way" and icons to illustrate what you're talking about. Then the courier info isn't just a name and a number. It has a photo of the person who's delivering it and quick access buttons if you ever want to communicate with them. The item section isn't just a list of pictures, isn't just a list of text. It shows pictures of what you are expecting to arrive. And now the order history is a timeline that tracks events on that day and what happened on that day. Tip 4 is to turn basic options into unique experiences. Category screens might seem simple, but they have a really important part in design. Let's see 2 examples. The first one just has some category names. Not a problem, why? Right? Well, it is. It's making the user to use all the efforts, which isn't what the user would want at all. Now we have the second one with a soft colored background and an isolated image to show what the product is. The best bit is that it's listing from what other users find the most helpful and what the other users also find the most least helpful. This removes the amount of effort and helps them find what they want. Finally, tip 5. Choose the right input method for the moment. Input methods should not be treated the same because they might make the users use a lot of effort. If you ask them, for example, your height, you don't want a bar a text bar where they'll sync locks for your exact height. They want a scroll bar to make the process quick and easy because it's not a frequent thing for them to put your height in. Now, if they're adding something more often, they don't want a scroll bar because it will be too slippery for them and fiddly. They want a text bar so that they don't use a lot of effort. In, Input methods are still very important. There are loads more, but were just two simple examples. In design, it's not about how it looks, it's about how it makes the user's experience better. If you want more design tips, subscribe to my channel and tell me what you saw down below. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!